Today I'll be going over the logger code. I've already set my breakpoints, and I'm going to be using the debugger to step through the code here. And in our main method, we're declaring calling useLogger. This is set up in my logger, and going up here into setup. This is the object we're going to be used to log, and here we have more than one handler. For looks like logger.getLogger. And the handler is an object that takes message from logger and exports it. And here in our if statement, the default root logger will print to screen, and if that is true, it will remove the log handler as well. We're going to set the level here. This creates our text and HTML. So we're declaring new file text, new file HTML, the file handler. And this simple formatter creates a simple formatter for text. And this uses the format text to record the logs. And this is used to receive logging messages. And it's going to repeat itself down here for the HTML. All right, going back to main, we went through try. Now we're going to have catch. Signals have failed or interrupted I/O, the I/O exception. And we're going to be calling do something and log. So then we go over here to do something and log. These are our logger levels, and just a brief description or text inside of each one there. And let's see, we'll step through this. All right, so that brings us back to, I believe that was log record. And our string buffer, which from what I understand, it's a method used to alter string. I know you can alter strings with symbols and things in JavaScript. I don't think you can do that in Java. I think you have to use a string buffer. And this is just appending characters to the string. This logic here is going to colorize any levels. Warnings are going to be in red. And this is where I did on, I believe it was I in the rubric. I did find that this was a B tag, and I did change it to strong just to update the HTML or CSS to follow current MDN recommendations. And we're just going to, these are all appending our HTML and CSS. And we're going to be recording the date. Simple date format was changed as well. And that looks like it's going to be recorded in milliseconds. Yeah. The calc date record.get milliseconds. And let's see here. Yeah, just some more appends to our buff string. And then we're going to return it. This is actually going into the stream handler class, which I'm not going to, for time's sake, I'm not going to go through. And I believe after this, it goes to the next level. Yes, so it just goes down from severe to warning, and then we kind of rinse and repeat here. So at this point, I'm going to get out of the debugger and quickly open my logging HTML and logging text. You can see here is our text, our HTML. I'm actually going to open that with the web browser. And so this is what the user will see. And logging is important because it gives you a snapshot of when the fault occurred, what happened, what the level was, and as much information to find and correct the problem as hopefully as somebody needs. So it's very important to the software field because you need to know where and when your mistakes happened. That way you can correct them. And I believe that's everything. I'm running a little over time, so I'm going to end the video. Thank you.